Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Ooh, look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. None can compare with the KG done. Better take it when he drops that. Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb.
Who are you on? Your club!
I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Yo, 1 2 1 2. Hopefully you lot can hear me. Audio, is it crisp? 1 2. Sound, have I got sound? Have I got sound? Okay. Ignore, wicked, brilliant. Let me get rid of this thing that I had yesterday because man was doing the game and that. My team won. No, I keep the same numbers, home score, away score. No, keep that there. Boom. Lovely. All sorted. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there's the link up. I've got to do some real multitasking. Let me sort out this event, right? You lot, give me a second. Yo sent this to me. Log in. Boom. We made changes. 27th is the date for our link up now. 50K. Let me just change that now. Done now. Yo. Okay. Where's the event? Boom. So we're linking up on the 27th. It's the 50K subs Power League link up. Shoreditch. 5 o'clock. Let's just manage my event. There you go. Let's put a new flyer in there. Hey, how long these things take? There you go. Let me in. Sorry, people. Just gotta get this done. Let me edit it, man. Boom. It's taking me a while, but it is what it is, people. There you go. Let's put the right date. Boom. Picture, upload image. Yes. There you go. 27. Boom. Sorted. Save. Nice work. Now let's change the date. Go on 27th. 5 o'clock. Till 7 o'clock. Boom. Venue, Shoreditch. Power League. You lot, it just gets like this sometimes. Shoreditch, boom. Please work because it wasn't working last time. Yes, it's all working. Save. Error. Fuck off. Everyday error, bro. Accept it. Accept all. Save. Oh, see, it won't let me have this location. Let me just go out of here and see if it's saved. Leave. Did it work? Yes! It worked. Oh, I hope you lot can see that. No, it didn't. Bitch. I'll handle that later. I hate that it's not working. It's not working, yo. 27th of this month. Let me try that one more time. It's because I put the where it is. It's the last time. I'm gonna try this one more time. There you go. I'm gonna lose it. You know what? Just let me do it. All right, let's just move on. Nah, I'm gonna try it one more time. One more time. You lot, apologies. I gotta sort this. I gotta sort this out. There you go. I want to let you know this is how I've been getting through it every single time, and it's pissing me off. But we're gonna do it this time. There you go. Upload photo. Upload. Boom. That's it there. Click. Agreed. Save. I'm not gonna say what it's gonna be. There you go. Change of date. Change. 27th of September. Boom. 5 o'clock. Done. Till 7. After that, we should probably go out. Like, do a light. Did it work? Did it work? It's worked.
Crack.
No. Now I can post this and you lot will see it. View on sale. There you go. Share the link. Yes. Come on. How do I share this? Get tickets. Look, there you go. Copy. He's only gone and done it. Our event. Wicked. Now we move on. That's done. It's finished. It's over. I was being gaslit. A light box park we're going to go to after. I need people to join because, listen, for people that don't know, we're doing a football event. I got to 50K and I said I have to give back to the community. I said we're going to do an event, yeah? 27th in Shoreditch. Please pull up. After that, maybe a light box park, you know, just vibes. There'll be a top goal scorer medal handed out. There'll be a top assist handed out. Should I do clean sheets? Yeah, why not? Clean sheets will also be handed out as well. It's going to be a vibe. This is your community. It's just really me saying thank you for all the support. And yeah, like, it's just a big thank you. So please pull up. It's going to be dope. I need you lot to try and because once you have the 30 people for the team, it just makes things easier to put everyone, organize it and stuff like that. So yeah, even if you don't want to play, you can still pull up. So yeah, please get down there. It'll be fun. Yeah, booked out the pitch, man. Cool. Now, let me start talking. And I'll probably be here for like hour and 10, hour and something, because I've got the kids. You lot know how it is. So, where should I start? I was on the red carpet. Wasn't the red carpet. I was on the Trinity. I suggest, honestly, you go back and watch the Trinity. If you just if you're a United fan, maybe you can if you don't support United, but go and watch it. Some of the takes were crazy, yeah? And we got into this conversation about, does last season count? For Man United fans, for other fans, I don't think you can write off what your team did last season. I think we're always thinking about last season, and that's across the board. I believe Man City fans are thinking about last season saying, Pep didn't deliver, he has to deliver now. I think Spurs fans are saying, Ange Postecoglou didn't deliver, he got sacked, but Frank has to deliver now. Arsenal fans are thinking about the couple last seasons and saying, Arteta still hasn't brought us to the mountaintop, has to deliver now. Now, with all those managers that have been mentioned, my manager needs the most scrutiny. I honestly believe my manager needs the most scrutiny out of all managers in the Premier League, because this is Man United we're talking about here. I'm not talking about any simple team. I'm talking about Man United that finished 15th. It's a punchline. It is a punchline. I think it's bad that there's any fan in world football that, you know, can say, hey, this doesn't, I think it's bad, responding to Downshift. It's bad that anyone thinks that last season should just be written off. It counts. And I don't know what's going. I honestly don't know what's going on. When I was on that show, yeah, I was like, okay, what are we doing? Because I know it's a slow news week. Are we doing content? And then you heard me ask that question a few times. I was like, James, okay, are we taking a piss or are we being serious? James was like, I'm telling you now, I'm not taking a piss. I mean everything I'm saying. He kind of substantiated his claims with what he wants for the club to do. He's saying top 5. This guy's saying Man United can still finish in the top 5, but the way the midfield is built has nothing to do with Amorim. That's a Wilcox situation. So if you're like, let me know. I want to open up the lines to hear what you lot think. And you know, actually, let's edit out the first bit of the show when I'm trying to create the show, like that beginning part. Let's edit that out because it doesn't need to be there probably. But yeah, just I almost lost my mind in that sit down. I almost did KG say just top 5. He said top 5. Now I said, yeah, and this is where I was maybe people believe, because I saw some people, there's some discourse with what I said. I said we might need to go with the Arsenal model. So you see how Arsenal finished 8th, then 5th, then second. Man United might have to firm an 8th. Sorry, 8th. Well, we finished 15th. So 15th, 8th, 5th. Are you with me? Man United might have to follow that model, because let's have it right. As much as I do cuss Arsenal and stuff, they're secure, they're finishing Champions League, and they just need to win something. They need to win silverware. It'll be okay. I think with the money spent, maybe we'll probably have to go a step further, but that's Arsenal. We're so far behind Arsenal. We're not like, when you talk about Maslow hierarchy of needs, yeah, we're not even, there's nothing. There's not even family belonging when we're at the bottom. But yeah, let me know what's going on, because I feel like I'm actually being level-headed for the first time as a Man United fan. I'm willing to accept potentially 8th this season on a progression, you know what? I'm willing to, and I don't know, am I bugging with that? Or like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. Let me know what you lot think. I feel like this is the right way to do it. Maybe. Am I right? Let's open the lines. Some people saying I'm bugging. Okay, let's open the lines. Big United. But we're not Big United. Everyone keeps saying that we're Big United, yeah? All right. It's just so difficult, because when you argue with fans, they like, your team's shit, like you're not even big anymore. And then you acknowledge that we're not big anymore. And then like, but why don't you want to be big anymore? And you're like, bro, Measure G is not a vibe, bro. I don't know where I stand. All right. You and James had me laughing at work. Big up, Blaster, man. I didn't find it funny. I was confused. No, this is a lack of belief. What does Arsenal have to show for the past 4 seasons? Liverpool, 2 Prem since 1990. I'm going to hear you lot's takes. We're starting the rebuild, innit? If we're starting the rebuild, yeah, shouldn't we be committed to the rebuild? I need to hear from you lot. Let's do that. Now, Yo-Yo, I believe there's something in there. We can clip and get into it. First caller. Wicked. Yes, we deserve better. We deserve better.
You have a lot of mine. You know what? I needed a drink and I'm teetotal. I was watching that stream thinking, oh my God, let me take it down this way, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, we have to include Loss, because you know last year he was here, hasn't had a pre-season, we can't measure him. Let's just have a look at it, right? The last 18 games, the last 18 Premier League games, we have only won against 3 promoted sides: Leicester, Ipswich, and Burnley. Leicester and Ipswich have both been relegated, and the only other team we won against was 10-man Villa. It's been appalling. And then if we look at Europe, this big thing, oh yeah, we got to Europa League final. We had to win against 10-man Real Sociedad. We beat 10-man Lyon, and we beat 10-man Athletic. When we need to play against 11 men and Premier League opposition, we lost. 4 wins in 18 Premier League games, 3 of them relegated, 3 of them promoted, newly promoted sides, of 2 of which have been relegated. And the other team was 10 men.
Oh man, what did he? So, does he have any point?
James,
Yeah,
he was saying that other teams were better than us, and I was like, I was probably sitting there thinking, under what metric? We have to look at this manager as a whole, right? Are we suddenly going to say, oh, we're only looking at the last 4 games? Okay, let's have a look at the last 4 games. If you want to go down to that metric, we lost against Grimsby. End of conversation.
And that's why I tried to say by saying Grimsby doesn't really count.
And he brought up Plymouth, lost to Liverpool. But Liverpool won the league. If we had won the league, we wouldn't care about Grimsby. Grimsby was probably our best chance of winning something this season. Do you think we're going to go through on the FA Cup when we have to play against Premier League sides?
This is the thing. Like, what teams are we better than in the Premier League when you look at the Premier League standing?
Probably the teams in the relegation zone. And that's just about, because remember, about a week ago, we were 18th. We've won 1, we've drawn 1, and we've lost 1. Right?
Are we better than Fulham?
So last season we beat Fulham. This season we managed to draw.
This is interesting. Like, I honestly, yeah, I'm actually, my brain's so fried, yeah, I don't know where I stand right now.
All right, okay.
Like, honestly, I'm telling you, I'm sitting here trying to work it out and think, what is the best way to back the team and the manager? Is 8th good enough? What do you think? When I say that I could finish 8th and look at the Arsenal model and try to stick to that, and with consistency, is that right, or am I moving mad?
So Arsenal never fell to 15th place. We did. So their fall was 8th. That's where they finished.
Poorly built, though. I can agree that the team was poorly built in its past construct. It was poorly. That team was not a good team. I said that team was rubbish from when I was arguing with Flex about Brentford.
So what went wrong last season is we brought in a manager who wanted to use the system and was so rigid about playing that system. He didn't care about winning or losing. His whole mantra day was, this is my system. I'm not going to move from it. And we lost, and we lost, and we lost, and we lost. In 30 games, we have won 8 times. In 30 games, in 18 of those games, we've won 4 times. You can't compare us to Arsenal, and you can't say it's because the team was bad. We went from 3rd to 8th to 15th.
You're missing something though. The team was bad because it was underperforming for Ten Hag. That same team that Ten Hag built was underperforming, and now we've ripped it up totally. We've almost revamped the squad and brought a new man in halfway into the season. So shouldn't we be now looking, while we acknowledged last season, should there be a pragmatic approach from us?
So that team was underperforming for Ten Hag last season, but we'd bought in Ugarte, we'd bought in Euro, we'd bought in Mazraoui, we'd bought in De Ligt, and we'd bought in Xerxes. We'd given 5 more additional players. That team should have not fallen less than 8th. The whole reason of bringing this manager in was 8th wasn't good enough. And he took us to 15th.
All right, listen, I'm going to keep it moving. Good start of the call. I'm nowhere none the wiser on this thing, to be honest. I'm still kind of like, Pav, help me out. Or what sense do you make of all of this?
I mean, who brought up the conversation? Did someone say to forget last season or something?
pretty much is what we on the red carpet. They were saying that
'Cause
last.
I was watching it.
like,
I hadn't finished the show, so I don't think I got to that part. But did you kind of tell them that their coins? Because what James was it? James, what he done? Did you not tell him there could be a forfeit?
I told him he's gonna be in court. I told
Yeah,
him
he's fucked. He's fucked.
himself.
With the
James
Luke Shaw 20 appearances, yeah, you're done, mate.
Shaw 20 appearances is insane.
Yeah, he's done.
I know Cunha does the 10 goals. Dogu 5 assists, I think, could. But he said we're going to finish in the top 5 and win the FA Cup.
Yeah, he's definitely done.
And he said Bruno will score less than 10 goals.
Because I was wondering, I was like, wait, why are the KG told him there might be a forfeit involved?
You know, sometimes you just leave those things out and I told him there's be caught, but I didn't tell him what's going to happen after. He's in trouble. I feel like he could be in trouble, but help me with this thing, right? I've just proposed something. Man United potentially finish 8th. We should stick with a manager, innit?
What, this season? For me, no. But for the club, they probably will.
For you, know why?
Because it's not good enough. It's not good enough. I told you, he needs to get Champions League football. Yeah, no matter what, this season. Yeah, you've been given 2 players with a combined total of nearly 35 GA, 40 GA from last season. And then you've obviously got Sesko there, right? You should be winning games. Fair enough, the midfield's dead, but there's no excuse for this team not to score goals. Yeah, with the amount of shots they're taking, you need to improve their conversion rate. Yeah,
but
you're meant to be coaching.
I'm just saying in the chat, I think this is important as well. Like he says, if we're playing a good brand of football, but we just still, as you said, the conversion rate's not high, should we still so it looks like we're getting in the right direction is what I'm saying, but we still finish 8th.
Yeah, the club will probably think it's good, but I think for a lot of the fans, they ain't gonna be. And 8th only gets you Conference League. That's still a big embarrassment to be in that league, in that competition. Yeah, minimum. Again, even for Europa League, I'm sick and tired of people saying Europa League. I don't want to be in the Europa League. I want this club to be in the Champions League.
If we're being real with ourselves, are we above that competition, considering where we are as a club?
Probably not.
Chelsea won that competition. They're always fine with it.
Yeah, they won it, obviously, but it's not like they paraded about it. They didn't go do no parade. I mean, if Tottenham were in it, they would have done a parade for it.
Yeah, Tottenham. Yeah, that's.
You know what I mean? But like I said, everyone's gonna have a different opinion. But I'll be honest, like if people are saying that we should forget about last season, you are better off not doing the stream and maybe just doing a FIFA stream for an hour, bro. Because we should not. We shouldn't. Because to put it easy for you, but if anyone here thinks that we should forget what happened last year after the crap that we had to watch for a full year,
yeah,
bro, you man get cheated on by your missus all the time. That's what I'm gonna say. You lot will forget of that easy.
I'm just letting him go before he doesn't have about this. Yeah, shout out have every single time. I feel like I'm getting closer to the right answer as a Man United fan, yeah. And then just Pav, we're rebuilding. Pav, are we rebuilding or normal service? I honestly feel like I'm on what trajectory am I on right now? What phase am I in? That's a great question.
Dude, this conversation is why I became emo Antonio. So I'm happy we're having this conversation right now. Because for me personally, last year, I didn't care what happened, if I'm being honest. Because I didn't think Ineos did the right thing by bringing him in halfway through the season, like I said. Because I didn't expect him to get much out of that team. But I said, this season, I'm going to be harsh on you. So this season is where I'm really going to judge you. I have enough patience to wait until the end of the season to really give what I'm thinking about this manager. But I realized after 2 games, people won't forget what happened last season. They don't
Mhm.
care. So I turn into emo and telling you, I'm like, you know what? You're right. If you feel like you want to fire him, just go ahead and fire him. I don't care anymore. Because I don't want to go back and forth with people saying like, hey, just get rid of him after like 2 games, 3 games. I don't care. If you want to do it, just like do it. That's your opinion. I'm not gonna fight against you. But
So
I
you're
honestly
you're
believe,
resigned. You're resigned. You're not fighting anything.
yeah,
You're
because
getting
I
the
don't,
flow.
yeah, just because he hasn't given people enough to like really back him yet. So like, I'm not gonna fight you against it. But I believe like he should have until the end of the season for us to really like judge him. But he has to finish fit for me.
If we lose
That's my thing.
those first 2 games if we come back from international break, you still believe that he should stay till the end of the season.
Like I said, I don't. If you fire him, I really don't care. But like I say, like the way I judge people, I want to see more than like I need enough evidence to really give out like my final like answer if
Yeah.
that makes sense for me. But see, Tony King starts. That's crazy. It's coming.
I feel like because you've been broken by the club, but I need
Yeah.
Antonio to return. Yeah. And just the normal Antonio right now.
Okay. If I'm giving him like my normal like
Yeah.
answer is we have to give him until the end of the season to really see where this team is going. Because this is my actual first season where he has enough tools to get like the best out of this team. And I said either 5th to 7th for me. If he doesn't get that, he failed this season. That tells me a lot about him.
If he's 1
But
point off, does it really matter then? If he's one
no,
position,
because like if I see like, because I don't think we played that bad the first 3 games. From what I'm seeing, it's just we're not scoring. But like we saw the same thing like last year at the beginning of the season, and then we fired Ten Hag. And then and then he came in and then didn't go anywhere. But the reason why I feel a little bit more confident about this is we have better players. I feel like Mbuemo will eventually kick on. He actually kind of kicked off like the last couple of games. He'll be fine. Sesko, we need him to score at least like 10 to 15 goals in the league. Konya, we need at least like 10 to 15 goals for him too. So if we can get these new players to kick on, I only think we're like a 5th to 7th place team. But like
what do you think about this one? Because I can understand the comment that he's making. It's a bit generalist, is very generalized at the end. People here who have no patience have never worked on anything big in their life. If you did, you would know how complex turning around projects and companies is. Great shout on YouTube to Ragebait.
I believe that, but like you can't compare like life with like sports because it's totally different. People have more attachment to like sports than sometimes they do with like their daily work stuff. So it's different. People like you have more patience at work than you do like with your sports team because it's supposed to give you some sort of like joy, if that makes sense. So like you expect more out of like some stuff than it's still totally different. But I do believe people need patience though to get what they want in life. But
yeah,
that's just me.
Yeah, like that team that the Golden State team that became a dynasty, that was being built up. But then obviously, what's the manager? Played with Jordan manager that's there now. It took him to go in there and do it.
Kerr, yeah, Steve Kerr, yeah.
Kerr to go in there and do it. Like he was like maybe the missing piece or the missing, even with what Ime was doing at the Celtics. And then obviously your new guy steps in, wins them a championship. It sometimes, I don't know. You can't just say that. You can't. Maybe it's not you that gets them over the line, and it's just another piece.
Yeah, dude, I'm seeing this comment that says somebody says life is sport. What are you now? Life is no sport. Come on, man. There's more important stuff in life than like sports. I get it, like, but I don't know. That's crazy to me.
We're not even talking in peace. All right, wicked. Good call. Courts.
What's going on, brother?
Can you make it? Can you make it?
Yeah, so I should be there. Mumsy's moving on that morning. So I've said to her, Mum, the morning. Because if I say afternoon, she'll take liberties. So I said, Mum, the morning. Because, parents don't think you've got a life outside of helping them.
No, and I'm going to say you're still touch and go on the moving thing. You're not even.
What? Because you think Mumsy's going to do one more trip and then I go back and it's
one more, and then do you know, sometimes you can get to the parents' house. You have to watch out for them because you'll get there and they haven't packed anything. Like the cupboards are still up.
That happened last time I helped her move, yeah. She's like, come in the morning. I'm seeing ordinary living. I'm like, what's going on here? Why is there food on the dinner table?
Bro, same attitude, different parents. Man,
It's a joke thing.
Joe
Say that again, sir?
Joe LaForey said he'll help you with the move.
There you go. There you
Joe's
go.
there, bro. I thought about helping you.
Joe's
I'm
there.
not gonna lie, a little part of my mind was like, I should offer to help. Then I said, nah.
Nah, it's long. Anyway, just to clarify something for the people, do people need to buy a ticket if they're just pulling up to watch? Just
No,
so that to let people know.
No, they just
hear that, people. So if you just want to watch, you don't need a ticket, just pull up. There you go.
But like, if you can, let us know. Like, just drop us a little email and that. Like, let us know. Do you know what I mean? It'll be nice to know who's in there.
Because you can't pull up with 500 people. You know that. Imagine in this day and age, that many people of. Anyway, let's save that for another day.
Cancelled. The event's cancelled because they said, "Hold on, you arranged this championship, bro. Who told you to do this?" Yeah. KG, what kind of brethren are you? No, because moving's fun in the beginning and then it becomes boring.
The first couple boxes, you feeling nice. Yes, I'm getting my gains in. Yes, come on. And then you're like, why is there more boxes? And it feels like you've put bare boxes in the van.
The room's not emptying. The room is
not moving. Empty. You obviously moved recently, yeah? Moving is a myth. So since I've moved to this house, I've gained 2 children. I am dreading the next time I have to move house.
Don't even think about it, bro. When I left my house, I couldn't believe I couldn't believe what the stuff we got. And my friends were coming and going, bro. And it was just me. It was me in the rented car. Nah.
It's low. Anyway, Man United.
Let's go.
It's a bit of a weird one, really, because someone said, I think one of the first comments before you put the link was someone said, "Big Man United talking about rebuild or finishing 8th." We're not that guy anymore. We can't think of the United that when we were younger under Sir Alex. Like when we lost the league that time where City scored that last minute goal, I was mad. Don't get me wrong, but I was like, we're gonna win the league the next year. Don't worry. I can't say that now. Like if something like that happened, I'm broken, because I don't know when it's happening again. But back then I was like, we'll win the league again next year probably, and we did it. So we're not the same United that we were.
And I think all the teams and everyone has to really understand that when we're allowing us to go through this rebuild stage. But if we finish 8th, do you want the manager out?
No, as in I don't want to finish 8th, but it depends how we finish 8th. Like, if we've been scumbagging results all season, and you can tell that from the performance, and we finish 8th, then at that point we go, nah. But if we look good in games, and it's like, and I don't want to just look good because I can imagine the comments. You just care about like look good FC or we did well. Nah, but if we're seeing progression, then I'm willing to continue it because I'll be real, KG. I just want to win a league, and I don't think that's going to happen this year or next. Like, but I just want to be good, and I'm willing to take time. Like, I don't care how it happens. I don't care who's in charge. My only caveat is there has to be an academy player in that squad. I don't want that record to go where we've had an academy player in our squad for all those years.
But this is someone's wrote this, and I don't feel this way. Like, I think after the game, I'll be fuming. You're a disgrace for saying the manager should be sacked if we lose to City and Chelsea.
Sorry, just to clarify, who said that? Preston, please say.
I've probably said that. That's something I definitely say.
Yeah, because I don't like, as in, I think, let's be real, we'll lose our heads. We all do. Like,
I'm crazy if I say that.
It depends. If you say it in the moment, probably not. And to be fair, people, I can see both sides of it. Like when people, the only thing I didn't rate was where there were fans of us putting hate coins on our team. I didn't rate that. But I will say that that's nasty work, putting hate coins on your own team and players. But I will say anyone who says they're done with the manager because of the results, I can see it. It's not been good. But I'm saying I'm personally willing to wait, give him the season, whatnot, and then we address. We're in a rebuild. Like we've said, let's knock the yard down and let's rebuild it. Let's see what it looks like. I wonder. All I want to do is be successful. By the way, I just want to win something major. I'm talking Prem or UCL, but I think that's gonna take time, and it might be with him. Like you said, you gave the Golden State example. I can't remember the brother Jackson. I think his name was before Steve Kerr. He kind of brought them close, and maybe Amram's that guy.
Court, if we like, I don't think I'm a disgrace though if I say that.
Oh, it's Mark Jackson, by the way. But yeah, I don't
think I'm a disgrace if I say that. When you actually,
I don't think you're a disgrace. I'll disagree with you, but I don't think you're a disgrace based on how many games, like as in, like you said, there's you can. I think Carl Anka said this on Stretford Paddock, and he's right. People are either looking, he's been 50 games into his tenure, or we're 4 games into the season. Now I'm kind of somewhere in between, but
yeah,
I can see either way. Like I can see you're going right. He's had 50 games and the win-loss record is mad. He's only just got like a bother point a game.
This is where, I'm going to move it on. This is the thing. I think the people that are saying I am a disgrace are really saying last season doesn't count. The people that are saying last season doesn't count, they look at me now and say that's disgraceful, but I'm counting last season. I can't forget last season under no circumstances. So you're saying it's just Chelsea, and I'm like, no, it's the extenuation of what we've seen before. So if let's have it right now. Like, let me look at this thing. Let's share screen. Yeah. Let me add this. Premier League table. Man United are to lose those games. Yeah. We could instantly drop to, we could drop to 16th. Is that, oh my God. That's a lot. Because now look, you're talking about the buck, yeah, in terms of Man United and Premier League, we've already lost 1. Yeah? We've already lost 1. You're saying we could have 3 losses at the early stages of the season. That's how many games people are willing to lose in a, like, some teams will like lose 4 or 5 games a season. But you could get into double figures of losses again. I don't actually believe I'm a disgrace when I say this. But I hear it. It's your opinion, isn't it? You lot hit the like button, please. Let me check what the likes are saying. Let me go and check. Bro, am I a disgrace for saying what I'm saying? And like, does last year count?
What do you mean? Just brother, I don't see it. I'm tired, bro. People are trying to gaslight 3 games into this season. I don't get it. Yeah, we finished 15th. You can't tell me that doesn't matter. But you see, the problem for me lies when you say we're not big Man United anymore. And I think that's where you and them man begin to have your struggle. Because you agree that we're not big Man United, but then in terms of what you want, yeah, you are holding them to the standards of big Man United. So you and them are definitely going to clash. That's where, your own issue with them arises. Because if we're not big Man United, yeah,
There's no
finish 8th.
monetization on. There's no manners.
Big man, 40 minutes in, 40 minutes in. At the beginning should have told us that you weren't ready for this. We should have known. I was still seeing NFL bloody man.
Fuck, man.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Don't worry. Positive reinforcement, fam. You're doing all right.
Oh my God! God, man.
Yeah.
There you go.
And do you know the funny thing? I was listening to Antonio, and he said that now Amorim has tools. What do you mean now he has tools? It's the same bloody squad from last season. The only difference is bloody Cunha and Umbuemo. Every other player was here last season, from the goalkeeper to the Mason Mount in the forward line. Only Umbuemo and Cunha, as it stands, are in the starting lineup. So what do you mean now he has tools? He's always had his tools then.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
People said
Like,
he needed preseason. Shit, man, bro, preseason is looking really, really good now. I don't understand. I really don't understand,
I heard you
bro.
sound Scottish for a second as well, you know. Bro, you said something.
Fam,
I said, wait a minute.
what do you mean I sounded
This
Scottish?
McGinn, bro, you said something. You took the McGinn thing too far, bro.
Bro, I
Like
don't
there was
care.
a moment when your accent just slipped, and I said, hold on.
Can we
Wait, are you
can
crazy?
we just focus on what we're talking about right now?
Yeah, sorry,
And we
man.
just I don't like what do you mean that sounds I mean, kind of no, that's Irish. That's Irish. Calm
Bro,
down.
get distracted, bro.
Anyhow. So as I was saying, this manager has had his players. How can you say last season didn't matter? People that want to finish in eighth, I do not see how we are playing well in any way, shape, and or form, and we're finishing eighth. I don't see how we see any signs of anything and we're finishing eighth.
Okay, we finished eighth, but the football's good.
How is that possible? Look at the players we have in our squad. If the football is good, we have to be scoring goals. Umbuemo, Cunha, Bruno, Ahmad,
No, the
Sesko.
build-up's good, but we're missing like how we missed against Fulham.
But we bought the forwards because we were missing last season. Now it's not beginning to make sense. We were missing last season. We said it was the quality of the players. Now we've brought in the players to solve that issue. And now we're saying build up would be good. But we didn't buy players for build up. We didn't. We bought players to finish. So how is build up good and the finishing doesn't correlate? Well, we're now making up scenarios that cannot happen.
Why is Ab saying no goalkeeper? We got a goalkeeper.
I
No
don't know
CM
what
though.
he's saying, bro. Man
Why you
said
saying no
no.
CM?
This, I'm tired of this midfield talk. I've been saying it for weeks. This manager doesn't care about the midfield. The ball doesn't go to the midfield for nothing. It goes to the left, it goes to the right. It comes to the midfield to be thrown forward or thrown to the left or to the right. We don't progress through the middle. It is by design. We need to stop begging this midfielder issue. We all want to see something, yes, but this manager ain't giving us what we are going to see. He has told us this is it. 7 teams. I can't. Maybe City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea. That's four, right? Them are the top four. What three other teams are you looking at? And you're like squad for squad. Yeah, you man should be ahead of us.
Do you think Newcastle's better than us?
Midfield only.
Okay. Ain't the game won and lost in midfield though?
But that's how, that brother. This is by design. We were built to not play in the midfield. We have two, literally two. The manager don't care. But then you look at the squad player for player from back to front. If you do a combined 11, Newcastle probably get four. People will try and squeeze in Bruno somehow in that midfield combination. So Newcastle probably get two there, and then Gordon.
All right, listen, I'm gonna keep it moving. Charles, good call. You lot hit the like button. I've only got like, and because I forgot to monetize the stream, yeah. Hitting the like button will go a long way. So even if you're not even like a super chat like that, just hit the like button and then maybe come back and then like let the advert run in the beginning. Just watch the first ad. It is cool. But yeah, if you could do that, then I haven't just wasted like not calling it a waste of time because I'm chatting to you lot in it. But you lot understand what I'm saying in it. What an idiot. Yo, sis.
Yo, what's going on?
What's going on, man? I'm trying to work out if I'm on the
Okay,
right.
so I have a therapist. I don't know if you have a therapist, but I have a therapist.
Go ahead.
And PTSD is a real thing. What you are exhibiting is PTSD.
You could be right. You could be right.
No,
I
it's not that I could. It's not that I could be right. I am telling you, and it's not just PTSD from last season. It's a cumulative PTSD because the season before, I remember you crashing out on Ten Hag.
You could be right.
You
You're right.
did. If you look back, if you deep it, as you English say, if you deep it,
Yes.
you were crashing out 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Just your watch is so.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were crashing out on Ten Hag the year before. You were calling for his head even when we won the FA, because I remember that stream. And you said it. You said, even if this man wins the FA, he has to go. You said it. So you were already in that space. We get into last season, right? And
much.
yeah, you are definitely suffering from post-traumatic syndrome.
You know what?
And that's fine. And that's fine because I think there's a majority of the fan base that is also dealing with that ailment.
Are we wrong?
You're
Like
not wrong because you've been
Grimsby,
scarred. You've been scarred. You've been badly scarred by this team, by this organization, by some
I lost.
bad
The thing
choices
I think
they
I
have
lost.
made over the year. And I think you've had enough. However, let me pose this to you. Do you feel if we get rid of this manager tomorrow, the other manager coming in is going to get us top 4?
I don't know the answer to that question.
Hmm.
That's the truth. Because I could say yes, but people told me we get rid of Ten Hag and Amarim's going to get us top 4, and we didn't.
Right.
So if you go by the
So
system,
if you
probably it was more likely that no. But does that allow me to? But does that allow me to
but
just?
no, but you that took okay. So Courts made a very valid point. There are people who because of the PTSD are looking at last season and looking at even prior to last season and what this team has been and what this team has put them through, and they have no space for failure, right? Or disappointment, I should say. And that's fair. But then there are people who, like me, who don't live in the past because I cannot control the past. I cannot change the past. I cannot go back and make it different. So we move. That's why if you notice, I always say we move because
Yeah.
you can't be, if you're stuck there, then you're stuck there. You can't move on. So for me, this new season is a new season for me. I'm not revisiting last season. Last season has come and gone. There's no changing it. We can't go back and not hire him. We can't go back and not.
Is that ignorant to wipe out the data?
I'm not saying wipe out the data, but you also cannot let that. It's like, okay, let me put it in this term. So it's like you dated a chick, right?
Yeah.
And that chick did you dirty, cheated on you, had 6 men on your head top. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. And then you meet this shorty over the summer, and shorty is is doing everything that you want in a person. Now, are you going to bring what that other shorty did into this relationship and toxic and or are you going to give that shorty a chance to prove herself or whatever?
What if the new shorty, this is Amarin, is booked a trip to what's it, spring break, and she's moving mad. She's showing you all sorts of signs that she could be just.
Then if that's the case, and you have if you have evidence that the new shorty is out there shaking her ass, and for every
mad.
Yeah. Then she also has to go.
She went to Grimsby and got wined. I think She went to
Backers.
Grimsby and got wine by
Straight
the
backers. Straight backers.
sis. This is what I'm saying. The thing, your new shorty went to Grimsby and got her. What do you do? This, I don't think, do you know what? I honestly don't think, yeah, you can really, like, I don't think fans are allowed to call me, yes, I'm suffering from PTSD. I accept that. Football PTSD, definitely got it. But I don't think I can be called a disgrace. I don't think it's fair. Because I've seen a lot. Like, if we lose to Chelsea and we go back down into 15th, I can't forget last season. Yo, I just seen the most recent best of enemies. You got your ass handed team, lad. Get the Tesco. Yeah, I got finished. They cooked. I got cooked. These lot wouldn't accept we had a new game week. I got finished. Yeah, nasty. Big up. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. That's really work. Hey, Antonio, appreciate that as well. Mo said, let me read all these super chats actually. Hans says, KG said it twice on DR. Shameless. Mo says, couldn't join the hate stream yesterday, but put me down for rash flopping in Barca and not getting signed. 10 memberships if it flops. Yo. Note that one down. Write it down. Antonio, appreciate that. Yeah, I just seen the recent, yeah, I read that. Cool. Beautiful work. Rational, Miss Oji, talk to me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfect.
Yeah. No, I'm being rational as much as I can because as we football fans, or especially United fans, are very, I say, emotional because of the PTSD we had the last, 13 years.
By the way, I'm going to give you 2 minutes if that's okay, so I can try and talk to as many people here before I dip. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Cool, wicked.
Yeah,
Thank you for sharing the time. Go on, the floor's yours.
Yeah, so my understanding is like, though I listened to the conversation you had with was it United UV?
Trinity,
I forgot it was the American guy. I always forget his name.
James,
yeah. And I understand his perspective in a sense, like, okay, we got these players, yeah, especially the players we bought is not for a single system that we had the issue with the previous regimes. Like with Eric Ten Hag, we got specifically for his style of play. With previous manager like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Mourinho, all these people, and we need to come to understanding this time is a rebuild is very difficult for especially people who's been in the gutter for the last 13 years. And now you're coming out telling the fans, but like, oh, you need to have patience because this rebuild, this time around, we're gonna suffer more. But like, how long are we gonna suffer for? We've been suffering for the last 13 years. And like, we're not seeing a trophy, like a major trophy since Alex Ferguson left. So now, yeah, it's very difficult to put in a context and in overall, because at the end of the day, yeah, we want results and we want good results. And for us to have like say, oh, we're doing a rebuild, but also we need the results with that. That's why I always say this, yeah. It's like if we win games, yeah, people will forget about we in the rebuild phase. Because if we don't win games, people will like, oh no, we need to sack this manager thing, because rebuild is very difficult for, especially
so
for a team size.
Are you saying that we should be sticking with them back in the manager regardless?
Well, my opinion is different because I'm in the camp of like, if in 10 games it doesn't get good results, we need to move on. Because
in 10 games, what is the new guy going to get results?
Well, let's say for example, the manager that I want is Glasner. Do you think Glasner will not get results? I'm handing the question to you.
That's the thing. Well, I thought Amram was going to get results. I watched him beat Man City.
Well, the funny thing is with Glasner is like he's cooking with a smaller sample size than like say the plays he has. I've got to
keep it moving. Big up though. Kano, thoughts? Does your last season matter? Does it count for Arsenal? Should you be looking at last season when you address this season? Is the question.
Like, yeah, but not really. I got to take each season like independently.
So if you start to suffer, you're not going to bring up last season at all?
No, not really. No.
Wow. But then, so why do
this
you
season is
have to?
different,
You
though.
keep saying it has to count because you keep saying we have to win it this season.
No, I've never said we have to win it. Like, we should win it this season, but like, no one is entitled to win shit. Like, let's keep it 100p, right? Like, you want to go win shit, then Liverpool spent 400 M's.
Stop.
You can't help yourself.
No. Because I heard that too many times from you,
So
Arsenal fans.
on
Stop
Man
talking
United,
about how
on
much
Man
Liverpool
United
won.
specifically.
Stop telling me how much Liverpool spend. This is ridiculous because all you need to do is win your games.
Why are you trying to put this on me, bro? We here to talk about Man U, you talk about me.
No, but I'm saying you just quickly said, when I talk about Arsenal, you quickly said that what can we expect if Liverpool spend 400
every
mil?
season is in the context of that season. Right? Like when we did the Invincible, right? We were thinking we're gonna go on a dynasty thing, and then Chelsea popped up the side block. So what you gonna do in that situation? You just gotta take that 0405 season the way it is.
Can I ask you this then? Since obviously spending 400 million should say that they should win the league, are we saying that?
I mean, I think Liverpool is expected to win the league.
So how come we can't put expectations of you after spending $1 billion?
Yeah, but like this guy trying to set me up. Hold up. You trying to set me up?
We got him.
No. But on Man United, though, on Man United, I think you guys should give Amaron to probably December because.
Well, you ran out of time. Shut up. Wait, I just think I saw a mad thing. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I read that one. We can't keep switching philosophies every time things get tough. The system works. Ooh. The players are just not fit enough to keep up. The system works. Does it? How so? Big YouTuber forgot to do the basics. Going forward, I'll have to hold you accountable. I told you accountable for the wife and kids to survive. Listen, I'm getting there, man. Thank you, Riri. Big up, sis. Yeah, Riri didn't need to do that, but I appreciate you anyway. But yeah, big up, sis. Riri is my people, like outside of here, to be honest. But shout out to you, man. I hate being this confused because I feel right and I feel wrong at the same time. I don't know what the answer. This is
Yo, KG, what's up, man?
Yo, bro, you're looking at me from a Man United aspect, right? You've seen us fans, we're all over the place, yeah?
Yeah, bro.
What are we mad? So that I made a statement on Best of Enemies and said if the manager loses the next 2 games, you should be sacked.
Okay, that's what I want to like. Okay, like we went through the sort of same period that you did. You got it's not the same. We got a whole new membership after the Abramovich thing. You got a par membership thing.
Yeah.
So Amarin comes in. Yeah, if we last season it wasn't great. Obviously, you can look at him and be like, yeah, this is rubbish. This is that. Lost so many games, it was rubbish. But you can say that team has been the same for multiple years. And like we to even get somewhat back, we had to do a massive overhaul, bro. Guys are telling us 2 billion spent or whatever. We lost our whole team after Champions League. Rudiger went on a free. Kante went on a free. Rubisov left. Guys, Thiago Silva's now left. Like we lost all our players, bro. And then we had to have a real rebuild. All your players are the same right now, bro. That's what you have to consider still from last season. You've sort of come into this new season. If Amarin loses against Chelsea,
you still sacked like the likes of the Lampards. You still sacked who else was there? You sacked bare managers after within the rebuild.
No. What happened was we had Tuchel. We still had Tuchel. Tuchel still managed to get us into Champions League. The next season, new membership. They wanted a new manager, so they cocked Tuchel, brought in Potter because he was doing well at Brighton. Potter, by like April, was just drawing and losing games, was never winning games. We had Potter done
Amarim, if we're being fair.
He was better than Amarim. That's true, yeah. But you have to consider that Amarim didn't have new players. We had Enzo came in that year. That's £100 million. He wasn't getting him to tick.
Yeah.
Noni came in, he was actually good at the start. Like we had some other players come in that January. So what we have to do is that Amarim didn't have the players to do that. So that's why I'm saying last season, you can't write it off completely, obviously. You can't write it off. I'm not going to say that because you have to look at the manager. But you can sort of excuse it to a little bit. This season, I think, just quickly before my time goes, I know you played well against Arsenal, you lost,
Yeah.
I think there were good signs. Fulham, you were good for a period of time, and then you were rubbish for the rest of the game. Burnley, you were good. It just some rubbish errors. I think if you take it in isolation this season, in the way you've played, you've not been bad.
Should we isolate Grimsby though?
Pardon? Okay, no,
Would you
Grimsby.
isolate Grimsby if he was as a trophy?
Okay, Grimsby. I'm going. The reason I'm not going to isolate it. I'm looking more at the team than I am the manager. The manager obviously has to take the blame a little bit, but you can't be a Premier League team, go to League Two Grimsby and lose the way you lost. The way you lost, bro. You can't do that. It's impossible. You can't do that. Like
I gotta keep it moving. Llama, you're live on the show.
Hi,
Yo-Yo
KG.
usually does. Yo, what's up? Yo-Yo usually does say it up. That's the thing. So sometimes if it's a stream and it ain't got no thumbnail on it, then it's on me still. So Yo-Yo sets up most times. It's something I haven't had to worry about anymore. Yeah, I just got lazy. But yeah, bro, Llama, talk to me. Thoughts? Should we think about last season or like?
See, let's not talk about last season, but let's talk about this season, right? I'm not impressed with manager, not at all. Why we are talking about last season? This season itself, the manager has failed, and we are not asking much, KG. It's a bare minimum. By December, if we are not in top 8, he has to go. He has
But
to
look,
go.
you usually really give managers time and stuff. You're
No,
saying
no.
what's happened to you?
Because I'm tired of being that guy, like cheering all the managers, like, oh, he's the one, he's the one. No, I want to be that guy that who can ask, like, are you the one?
Bro, but then are you changing at the wrong time? Because Riri just said to me, what if the love of your life pulls up and you start to treat her like rubbish because you're tired of being a good guy?
Nah. I don't want to be in that like position, because I know if we go like this, right, we're gonna end up like Arsenal fans, man. We'll be like, okay, trust the process, because they trusted Arteta, right? And
Is Arsenal not in a better position? Like, I remember when Arsenal's a banter club. They're not a banter club. They just can't win.
no, man, it's like following the cult leaders, like, the cult leaders. Following the cult group, it won't lead you anywhere.
Don't you want to be where Arsenal is right now? Be
No,
honest.
no, I don't
No.
want to be. No, bro, it's like it's more painful to be there, right? Rightly, just on the top of there, and you're not winning anything. That's more painful. Like,
Wait, it's more painful to be where they are than where we are.
yeah,
You don't
because,
believe that.
bro, I want to win. I want to win, and they are not winning anything. Like, they are just giving everything. They're just there, and they're not winning that every year, and it will be the same.
Brother, big up. Good call. I hope everyone's hitting that like button. Really goes a long way. We've done good. It's not though. I know how you lot tell me to. You see how you lot get frustrated at me for not turning on monetization. Yes, it's my channel, but it's our channel. That's how I feel about the like button. Just press it. just hit the like button. It's just there. Like, let's just casually get to 200 every single time. And the ads. Do you know how I knew the likes went on? I mean, the monetization went on. I tried to run an ad because I hate the numbers, and I realized there was no ads because it's not been monetized. Marken.
Yo.
What's going
good,
on?
KG? Are you
Blessed,
confused,
man.
bro?
Bro, because I think them not frazzled my brain on the last stream. And then I've come here and I'm definitely flip-flopping because I feel like, let me pause it so not take your time. I feel like I'm right and I could be wrong in the same breath because the new manager deserves time, right? But I don't know if you can deserve time after losing all those games last season and losing these 2 games, these 2 important games when we come back after international break. The floor's yours.
Well, he didn't lose those 2 important games yet. I mean, don't get me wrong, bro. Last season was a stress, a different level of embarrassment for United fans that we probably never experienced. I mean, I started understanding how people felt on their knees when Alex Ferguson was winning so many trophies year after year. You know what I mean? It was that dark last season on finishing 15th. The same guy. It's not a different girl, you know. You just forgive this guy for cheating on you last season. You know what I mean? So, in my honest opinion, he get forgiveness, so he have a little bit of leeway. So right now he playing the leeway to the best of his ability, but every rope have an end. You understand? And you can't, if you want to give him time, he had the rope. He will take himself to the end of the rope and hang himself anyways. Forget
Your
him,
main
bro.
rival,
Who
your main
cares? This
rival. This
man keep
guy's a
talking
hypocrite.
about
He knows his ex-babe is the key factor why we're here.
why would listen, yeah. Let me tell you something, Brisky. If you want to say that, cool, but here are the facts, right? With the same shit players, this man didn't finish 15th, no time. And he went 2 trophies, he went to 3 cup finals. His worst finish really was 8, because that was the end of the second season. He still beat Man City in a FA
Oh, you
Cup.
sound like you still
This
love her,
brother
bro.
play a
You
FA Cup
sound like you
final
still love
against
her,
that
bro. You sound
seaside
like you
Spurs,
still
bro,
love
and
her,
lose.
bro. You sound
Bro,
like
I
you
don't,
still...
bro, listen. First of all, I giving Amarim time. Whether or not I like what I seeing or not, I gain him time. I'm not saying sack him before the end of the season. But I can't watch his pressers no more. He's talked too much, bro. He's talked too much, but it have no actions coming from his words, bro. You understand? It's always on the players, coach them. You have time now, coach them. 1 game a week, get them to win, get them to play well, get them to score goals, get everybody working with each other, and end the talk. Done.
You know, it's a decent, good call, man. Thank you so much, bro. Big up yourself. Yeah, they say he's not over the breakup. That's so funny. Let's see what we're saying on the likes. 178. Let's get to 200. We're at 178. Easy. If you're good vibes, please hit that like button right now and let's get us to 200. Calm. Great target. Yeah. I know there's some cool people in the chat, man. There you go. Boom. I didn't want to aim so high, but I hear it. Abs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what? Unfortunately for the people, I've got, obviously the kids are downstairs. I just done a pod just before and another one. You lot, I can't talk to everyone else that's waiting. Robert, King, Wrap Up, Jack, Ackerman, Preem. This is it. This is where it's going to end. So we're going to end with Abs.
Oh, fantastic. Cool. Let me run through some of the gibberish that I've heard today real quick. So someone in the comments, We Deserve Better, is talking about Amrin's mentality, saying that he doesn't have mentality to win the league. This is the same man that said give Ten Hag a 10-year contract. Oh, this is the same Ten Hag that couldn't keep his job after 2 games. Yeah, mentality. Keep that in mind, because you were one of his biggest fans. I also saw someone in the comments saying, oh, we want Glasner. Well, Glasner plays the same formation, which everyone seems to have a problem with. So what are you expecting to be different? Do you expect the players to just all of a sudden start performing? Because they haven't done that for about 4 managers. Okay, cool. Quite a few of you, yeah, we're here bigging up Rashford when he was talking about the rebuild. Did you listen to the words he said? Did he not say that we have never finished or even gone halfway into a rebuild? We're always starting new. And same people are here saying, sack Amorim now. I'm confused. What do you want? Do you want a rebuild or instant success? I'm confused. Last one, because I said it in the group chat. I said no midfield, no goalkeeper. And I got
Actually, you saying no goalkeeper. We got a goalkeeper.
Which one? The new one that's come now. We've already been told he's here for the long term. So I'm not expecting him to play straight away. And if he doesn't play straight away, well, let's be clear. Our goalkeepers and Luke Shaw have literally been the reason we've conceded all our goals this season. Have literally been the reason we've conceded all our goals this season.
And Luke, what did Luke deserve that for?
Do you remember Luke likes watching strikers run into the space to score a goal. He's done it twice. One against Burnley, one against Fulham. He saw Smith Rowe. He watched it. So Anyway, I'm finished. I just
No,
had that in my mind.
continue. I think you've done. So so I am a disgrace if we lose
No. I haven't called anyone disgrace. Whatever you feel, you feel. Yeah. If you can back that with some facts, great. Then I can see what you're saying. Yeah. But if you're doing that YouTube thing of just having a reaction, I don't have no time for you. I'll listen to you talk. It's go in one ear and out the other. And I'll just label you as an idiot. I have no need to go any further with it.
No, but listen, I hear you when you say this. Look, there's some people that are really doing the YouTube thing. It's a YouTube thing. Bro, I really feel these losses, you know. Man, them think, like, I don't want to stream. This is what I'm saying. Some people think it's a YouTube thing. I get there's a group of people that react for reaction's sake. Bro, this hurts, bro.
Listen,
what do we do there? What do you do? What about the group of people that are very emotional and the losses hurt?
I was one of them. But I remember, I think I said it on this channel, like beginning of last season, even with Ten Hag, I said, I need to remove the emotions out of judging where we're going as United. I have to accept that there's a rebuild, which means you have to accept the highs. You're going to have to accept the lows. And that's the mindset I've got now. And yes, it hurts because when I was in school, United were winning. The teams I hated the most, they couldn't chatter, man. These guys have saved up 20 years of insults and are peppering me every time my United lose, bro. Getting peppered in damn near your 40s is hard because I got stress of life, and these guys want to message me and pepper me about United.
This is what I'm saying, bro. I get peppered on filthy. Man gets peppered on the kickoff.
Yeah, I couldn't be your situation, you know, because someone's holding a box.
I get peppered on best of enemies, bro. I remember the good days, yeah. Like, this feels like a gift and a curse because it's fun, innit? This is fun. But you see, when we lost, yeah, I could just disconnect from my club until next week and be back again. I'm not ready for this, bro. This is what I'm saying. So when you say the people on the YouTube thing, yeah, bro, this thing hurts. And don't get me wrong, I know there's some fake reactors in it. I know that. Like, I won't be telling you that there ain't. But for me, brother, it's Grimsby, yeah.
Wait, you know what? I was so glad I was on holiday for Grimsby, but I caught the last 25 minutes. I had to have an international chat with Wajid and walk around the streets. I couldn't go back to the hotel. I was walking. I was walking and talking, bro.
Oh my God!
Imagine, I'm in a different country. I don't know exactly where I am fully. I'm still walking. I'm just walking for walking's sake. I could have been lost, bro.
You know when you're just walking down the street and you're just venting. Bro, you know when you're so mad, yeah, and you just find the Man United fan on your phone, you just press call, bro. Bro, I'm last season I just called DJ on a random one. I goes, bro,
see, even he remembers because I kept asking, where am I? Like, hold on. You get the flashback of reality, you're like, oh, this is not my end. Where the hell am I?
No. Hey, we're exposing ourselves too much. Oh, my brother, yeah, my brother, I be hit. Everyone, man. Everyone's doing this, bro. Try some UFC. My brother's watching. I be calling my brother as well. Wait. Let's see what my brother's saying. Sick. He's trying UFC. Well, he told my brother to do UFC. Anyway, you lot, I gotta go be a parent. We're gonna have a. Did we make it? How many likes did we get? We're so close. 197. Let's get to 200 before I dip. Let's get there. Come on. One away. Run away. What? It's just even if for a second, because I know this community anyway. Oh! We did it. Shout out everyone. You lot, book your tickets to the live. get subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate every single one of you lot. Is there anything else I need to say? No. We're gonna go and have a fight with the guns. There's no parent, well, I'm a parent, but there's no other significant adults in the house. We're gonna have a Nerf battle, fam. Everyone, stay blessed. I'm out of here. Peace.
Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. None can compare with the KG done. Better take cover when he drops that. Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb.
Who are you on your club?
I said drop a bomb, Dad.